Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Houston Rockets here at Toyota Center. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. As always, things getting interesting in the West. A look at the standings. Taking a look at Houston, they're in 5th place, right in the middle of the conference. Still time to improve that positioning. And of course, the Pelicans, far behind in the standings. All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with Fears. And it's Queen in at the center position, filling out the middle. And for the Rockets, inside, Smith and Şengün. Amen Thompson out there with Tari Eason. And it's Durant in at the small forward. Just about halfway through the season, Grant. Which half of the season went quicker for you, the first or the second?
You know, B.A., after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry. And the second half, you are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So I'm going to be a politician. The answer is both.
And that one's good. Thompson.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Pass to Queen. And here's Williamson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
Now here's Eason. Durant draws the double. Smith finds Durant. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Last time they met was in New Orleans.
They really threw their weight around last time. They got to the free throw line a lot, and it helped secure the win.
When a defense is under attack like that, it can get into their head and break their will. I think that's exactly what we saw.
Here's Thompson. After New Orleans, three-pointer on the other end.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Here's Fears, defended by Eason. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Pass to Thompson. Picked by Smith. They need this. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And here's New Orleans now, after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. For 3, Fears. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Thompson outside. Back to Smith. The putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Back to Williamson. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Legs talking about Trey Murphy. Just how good can he become?
Well, his improvement has really been something to watch, B.A. He's a talented scorer and shooter who also does a great job moving the ball. And the scary thing is he has more room to improve.
And he knocks down the first one. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. Good on the second one. Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
And he nails the third.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Pass to Şengün. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
Pass to Smith. Here's Shepherd. Takes the three. Gets the three ball to go.
Well, Shepherd can really spin it from distance, and he doesn't need a lot of room to launch it.
Here's Fears. Still no points. To the middle. And stolen by Durant. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Now here's Smith. Durant inside, defended by Jones. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, the most impressive thing about Durant's career is his efficiency as a scorer. Given the amount of defensive attention he draws, it's quite impressive.
The first free throw is good. Well, Tim, Kevin Durant, the winner of the 2025 Magic Johnson Award, recognized for his grace with the media.
Well, he is willing to engage with the media and the fans, B.A., even on a range of topics. He'll weigh in and give his thoughts.
And he can't hit the second. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Smith against Williamson. Pass to Fears. Launches it. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Rockets trail by 4. Durant, the pass to Smith. Now Thompson. Outside Durant. Fires from deep. And Fears pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Queen. Here's Fears, covered by Smith. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Jones sets a screen for 3. Fears. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Smith. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
As great a scorer as KD is, he's always been willing to make that extra pass. Nice look from him.
New Orleans has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. We talked about the problems that Zion Williamson can give a team inside. And Coach said it's not about the shots that Zion makes, it's about the shots his teammates miss. We have to make sure that we body up Zion and not let him convert misses into makes. Might be hard finding volunteers willing to body up Zion. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Yep, that one goes. Thompson's got 6. Here's Fears, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Pass to Queen. Takes a step back. And And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here for you now, a list of some of the NBA's do-it-all men, the top rebounding small forwards over the previous 10 games. Fifth is Kevin Durant.
And their work on the glass plays such a key part in pretty much all of their games. I mean, they play bigger than other small forwards in this league.
And that gives these coaches a lot of flexibility in terms of lineups because they have wings that can do the dirty work.
Now here's Thompson. A 14-point game for him in the win against Minnesota.
Well, he also did a great job on the glass, and it made a big difference.
The Pelicans lead by 3. Here's Fears, coming off a 16-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Well, he also did a great job on the glass, and it made a big difference.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
Outside Durant. Pass to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Here's Queen. Now here's Williamson, covered by Smith. Williamson with the bucket. Williamson's got 14 points for the game.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Screen by Durant. And it's Shepherd missing. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Fears. Pass to Queen. And here's Williamson. Outside Jones. Let's go with a 3. And no good. And it's Şengün with the ball for the Rockets. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
You have to take advantage of opportunities. That's exactly what they did, and really, that's all you can ask for.
Pass to Jones. Williamson against Smith. Williamson right side. 4 on the clock. Over Smith. Williamson misses. Rockets trail by 3. Durant on the attack. And it's slammed in by Durant.
I mean, that's just elite versatility. How many ways can Durant beat you? Insane handles for someone who's 7 feet.
Williamson outside. Outside Jones. Pass to Fears. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Şengün passes to Smith. Thompson with it. He has 6. Pulls it from the top of the key. Williamson knocks it away. Here's a look at some stats for Zion Williamson.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Houston making some changes. Adams checked in for Şengün. Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. And Okogie is subbed in for Kevin Durant. Pass to Bay. To the wing, right side. Williamson, right side. That shot off the mark. Good D by Finney-Smith.
Grab that one, however, so far. Oh, man! Wow. That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Here's Poole. 11 points for him last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. 1:56 left in the first quarter here. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. To the inside. Okogie on the wing. Pass to Adams. Here's Shepherd. A 14-point game for him in the win against Minnesota. Clock at 4. Here's Okogie. That one rolls around and rims out. The Pelicans have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Poole outside. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Ted, looking at Jordan Poole, how much you think learning from Stephen Curry helped him out?
Well, B.A., he's been a great role model for Poole on and off the court, showing how to approach the game and inspiring that confidence they both share to take big shots.
And Houston making a change here. Şengün's checked in.
And over the last few seasons, we've really seen Jordan Poole mature as a player.
Here's Shepherd. Alvarado defending. Pass to Shepherd. And there's the drive. Stolen. Alvarado outside. And that one is stuffed right through.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Here's Shepherd. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Pass to Şengün. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Okogie. Offensive board. Houston working the ball around. Here's Shepherd. Jacks up a 3. On target from range. Shepherd's got 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Zion Williamson has been on display for New Orleans, absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you think, guys?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
We've got Steven Adams. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Alperon Şengün. Then it's Shepard, and it's Okogie in at the two-guard spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Here's Okogie. No points yet. And here's Shepard for three. Pure from three-point range. And the Rockets lead by 2. And New Orleans shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. BA?
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. And the Pelicans with possession here after the basket by Houston. Bey against Şengün. Bey passes to Alvarado. Now here's Messi. The shot won't fall. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Here's Okogie, guarded by Poole. Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepard. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. No, sir. He's now 3 for 5 in this one. Oh, swiped away. Pass to Okogie. Now Adams. Here's Shepard. 9 points in the game. Can't cash in the 10-footer. Down low. Bey, good.
And such a gritty player. I like how Bey pays the D, no mind on the way up.
Here's Shepard. Alvarado defending. The baseline, Jay. Here's Şengün. And Şengün, throw it down.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans. So for the Rockets, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Adams, and Holiday subbed in for Okogie. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Now here's Poole. Williamson outside. From 11 feet away, Fear's shot is off. Houston leading by 4. Pass to Finney-Smith, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday. Here we have the teams that really hustled for those second chance looks the last 10 games. The Rockets second.
This squad's been attacking the offensive glass with a ton of energy lately, and it's paid off with a nice pile of second chance points.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Holiday. Pelicans trail by 4. Now here's Poole. Poole gets it in close.
Well, that's nice work inside that time by Poole. This guy can flat out score from anywhere on the floor.
Şengün, a screen on Poole. Inside. And Şengün throw it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. It's Poole on the wing. Oh, sweet move. Capella with a rebound. And so Capella will bring it up for the Rockets. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Shepherd. Pass to Finney-Smith. 4 on the clock. This one for 3. They get it back. The kick to Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close range look.
Pelicans trail by 6. And here's Bay. Williamson right side. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Legs night in, night out. You know what you're going to get from Clint Capella.
Well, B.A., he provides activity on both ends of the floor. On the glass, he will protect the rim, and he is a constant lob threat.
He misses the free throw.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Smith comes in for Finney-Smith. And it's Thompson in for Shepherd. And the Pelicans also making a change. Queen's checked in. And he sinks the second. Pelicans trail by 7. Here's Fears. Pass to Queen. Now Poole, guarded by Durant. Here's Queen, 6 to shoot. And again, New Orleans no good. And here's Durant. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And he promoted team chemistry. That's how you do it, by moving the ball.
Now here's Durant. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Houston with another miss.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Williamson outside. The kick out to Poole. Pass to Jones. To win the cold spell. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 7 tonight.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And that one's good by Durant.
Just the endless length of Durant, helping him right there inside.
Here's Fears. Poole outside. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Pass to Şengün. Now Capella. Now here's Thompson. Here's Şengün, guarded by Poole. And there's Şengün on the assist by Thompson. And now it's an 11-point Rocket lead.
And look at Şengün fighting for his shot. More than will to battle inside.
New Orleans calls timeout. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort. Look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
Eason's checked in for the Rockets. And the Pelicans also making a change. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for Poole. Here's Fears. Williamson outside. Shot clock at 6. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Capella's checked in. Thompson finds Smith. Out to the wing. Houston working the ball around. 5 on the clock. From downtown, Jones grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 11. Pass to Williamson. Jones with a screen on Smith. Williamson on the move, and the bucket is good. Williamson's got 16 points now.
And he is capable of just shredding a defense. That's the explosiveness we've talked about so often with Zion.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. And here's Capella. To the paint. Now Thompson. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. 10 points for him. New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Williamson outside. Williamson is doubled. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Houston.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And another area of success for them has been the fast break. They have repeatedly gotten out in transition and found easy shots.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Finney Smith checked in for Houston. No free throws good from Thompson.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Williamson looking around. Pass to Queen. Back to Williamson. Durant against Jones. Clock at 6. Durant pulls it in.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Easton. It's Easton with the jam.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
New Orleans calls timeout. And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
Checked in for Finney Smith. And coming from the ranks of the small forwards, here are the most locked-in shooters this past month. In the third spot, Kevin Durant.
And what an efficient group of scorers. That's the best way I can put it. I mean, they play patient basketball, and the shot selection is excellent.
Not a lot of wasted motions here. These guys, for the most part, get their points within the flow of the game.
Here's Fears. Williamson outside. Down low. Here's Queen. No good on the shot. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Here's Fears. Lets it go from deep. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. He's got 9.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game, but there's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Guys?
All right, thank you, Allie. Here's Fears. Following the score by Houston, Queen, the pass to Williamson. Thompson with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Houston leading by 14. Durant surveying the D. No good on the triple. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Queen. And here's Williamson. Adams covering. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Jones' shot is good.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Pelicans trail by 13. 32 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Williamson. Five to shoot. Oh, another miss by Williamson.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
And that one good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
A deep three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Houston Rockets liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Ime Udoka. And, Coach, what are some of the positives that you can take away from that first half?
Our physicality has been good to start. Obviously, a point of emphasis is keeping them under control in transition. We like how we're guarding defensively. Obviously, it is big against this team.
Great start. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West. How are you guys feeling about the conferences now? Relevant? Irrelevant?
You know what? That's not a bad rapper name. Irrelevant.
That's kind of ironic. I like that. That could be my rapper name.
Hey, Ernie, hey. Yeah, we could be a duo. You could be irrelevant. I could be iconic. With the K.
Iconic Kitty. Now that's ironic.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Houston Rockets.
Good things happen when you take care of the rock.
Yeah, they're certainly not giving away possessions. That's helped put them in the driver's seat.
Hey, you guys are putting me to sleep.
Likewise. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It has been a clinic out there by Zion Williamson.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Down by 15. Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with Fears. And it's Queen in at the center position. And for the Rockets, they're shooting 59% in this one. A good average. Pass to Smith. Thompson outside. Back to Smith. Durant against Jones. Now Smith. There's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Smith's got 9 points.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Pelicans trail by 16. Pass to Queen. Here's Williamson. Smith with the rebound. Houston has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Thompson outside. Smith against Williamson. And here's Durant for 3. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
New Orleans shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Houston leading by 13. Thompson passes to Durant. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Thompson outside from 10 feet away, and another basket for Houston.
And you see the tight handles from Thompson. He can break defenders down in pick and roll, ISO, you name it.
Williamson against Smith, and the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. They set a pick. Pass to Queen. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Durant with it. He's picked up by Williamson. Now here's Thompson. Now here's Şengün, defended by Jones. The kick to Durant, beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Durant's got 12 points.
And that brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
And the basket by Queen.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
Jones against Durant. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Queen's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Zion doing everything it took to get that whistle.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Zion Williamson, 2 shots.
That free throw misses.
And when healthy, Zion Williamson remains an intriguing and remarkably explosive talent. The key moving forward is just consistently being available to play.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Durant. 12 points for him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him. Thompson with it. He's got 14. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Trey Murphy.
Well, when it comes to his offensive production, he's shown constant growth. He's taken on more responsibility and has increased his scoring numbers year after year.
New Orleans calls timeout. Let's use this break to have a look at the best defensive teams this season, according to the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. In the third spot, the Rockets.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
Pelicans trail by 15. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Williamson into the lane, and Williamson throws it down.
Man, oh man, he's just a wrecking ball when he puts his head down and gets to the rim. Williamson taking flight again.
Houston has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Durant against Jones. Now here's Durant. He's got 12, 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. That's tipped. Şengün with it. He's picked up by Jones. It's deflected. They get it back. Nice shot by Durant. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And they have made a commitment to crash the glass. They are getting second chance points and playing with force on the offensive end.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Williamson at the line for 2.
That's good from Williamson. Okay, Legs, I'm making you commissioner of the league for a day. You get one rule change. What is it?
I think we have to look at a time limit on some of these replays. I know we want to get them right, but for me, if you're taking that long, it can disrupt the rhythm of the game.
Totally agree. Williamson hits them both. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. They led by as many as 18. Thompson with a screen. Pass to Durant. Rebounded by New Orleans. Jones, the pass to Williamson. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Back to Jones. Shoots over Durant. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Pass to Şengün. And that comes off the assist by Durant. And that's 12 points for Alperen Şengün.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
On the wing, Jones takes a 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 9 rebounds now.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Now here's Williamson. Give him 23. Pass to Queen. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time. Houston leading by 17. On the wing, Durant. And here's Şengün. 12 points for him. Now Thompson for 3. Smith. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Pelicans trail by 20. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Williamson. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. Houston has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Durant, the pass to Thompson. Outside Durant. Basket's good. Durant's got 16 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Fears. Outside Jones. Pass to Queen. With the floater. There's the triple. The putback. Tries yet again. And he takes it up and lays it in. 7 points in the game.
Those are the kind of effort plays that endear you to the coaches, your teammates, and these fans.
Count it.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Here's Fears. Pass to Queen. Williamson inside. He's against Smith. Williamson outside. Shot clock at 6. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Shepard, he's checked in for Eason. Bay, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Now here's Durant. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Nice form on the 20-footer. Durant's got 9 points here in the second half.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Pass to Bay. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
And here's New Orleans now, after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Here's Queen. He's got 7. Here's Bay. Misses with the fallback J. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Thompson taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Houston making some changes. Adams checked in for Alperen Şengün. Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. And Okogie is subbed in for Durant. And he's good on the second. Well, New Orleans shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Back to Bay. Pass to Poole. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to win the run. Okogie pulls down the board. Houston has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. To the inside. Houston working the ball around. Here's Thompson.
2 minutes left in the third. 2 minutes.
14 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Pass to Poole. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Misi's got his first bucket in this one. A minute 31 left in the third quarter. Here's Shepard. He's got 11. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Pelicans shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Back to Poole. 58 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Shot clock at 5. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
New Orleans.
A look at the best first-year players when it comes to three-point shooting. 5th is Reed Shepard.
The level of competition in this rookie class around the arc is truly something special. I'm sure he's eager to climb to the top of the list.
Tate's checked in for Houston. Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans. Bay from long range. Adams grabs the miss. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 20-6 run. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for your Rockets, Josh Okogie. 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
That one's off. And Houston making a change here. Capella's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And the Pelicans shooting around 32% in the third quarter. Poole looking it over. Williamson outside. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And here's the fast break. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Tate. Here's Okogie. Clock at 6. Now Finney-Smith. Here's the 3. That shot off. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Clint Capella out there with Alperon Şengün. Then it's Josh Okogie. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Shepard in at the point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Here's Şengün. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
The points coming in bunches for Alpe. I mean, he's got a lot in his bag.
Poole outside. To the middle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Okogie. Banked it in off the glass. Pelicans shooting just 38% for this game so far. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Capella.
First team foul.
Tim, the 21st pick in 2024, and Yves Missy's NBA career is off to an encouraging start.
Yeah, Brian, this big guy has quickly emerged as a nightly double-double threat, one of the most physically gifted centers in the league.
That free throw, no good. And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is, and even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Tate's checked in, and that trip coming up empty, missing both.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Okogie. Screen by Capella to the inside. And Capella slams it down.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Tate against May. Takes it inside. Oh, stolen by Tate. Fast break, here we go. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jose Alvarado.
Yeah, what I like about this kid Shepard is his confidence, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Shepard, 2 shots.
Two.
The first one falls, and with players now able to earn money at the collegiate level, what does that do for the NBA legs?
Well, I do think overall it's a good thing. As a former college athlete myself, I love to see these guys get rewarded, and possibly you get to the league, you're a little bit more polished and grown up.
Bottom line is you may have made some money, but when you have a chance to play against the best of the best, that's why you go pro.
There's nothing like it.
Now here's Williamson. Pass to Poole. It's stolen. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Shepard, guarded by Poole. Counted. Shepard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Picked by Misi. Here's Bay. That one's wide left.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution and you have to love the relentlessness.
Now here's Poole. To stop the drought. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Shepard. Alvarado defending. And it's Capella with the jam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
New Orleans is shooting only 36% so far in this game. Picked by Misi. Stolen by Capella. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Nice shot by Okogie.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And here's New Orleans now. They have yet to score here in the fourth. Oh, they pick off the pass. He's all alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Here's Alvarado after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Poole outside. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to get it going. And that one's good. And it's Houston's ball. Really controlling it. An 18-2 run here. Here's Shepard. Alvarado defending. And it's Shepard missing. The Pelicans have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Poole. Here's Misi. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Finney-Smith. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Legs, being a GM in the NBA is a tough gig. What's the most important part of the job, in your opinion?
Well, BA, evaluating talent is still the main responsibility of the job. That includes drafting, free agency, even selecting a coach. But then it's about building relationships, establishing communication, and culture.
Ooh, it sounds like a lot of qualifications that you have.
Well, I'm pretty comfortable right here, if that's okay.
Steven Adams checked in for Capella. And a new group getting ready for the Pelicans. Queen, he's checked in for Misi. Jones comes in for Bay. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for Poole. And it's Fears in for Alvarado. And he sinks the second. Here's Fears. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Knocked loose. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Tate against Jones. And Fears pulls it down. Fears has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Jones. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Steven Adams. And from the moment he set foot in this league, Herb Jones was a plus defender, Legs.
Well, Brian, people were questioning his offensive game initially, but he's been pretty solid there. And for a player who's made first team all defense, that's more than enough.
And he drops the first. One question facing the league here, Tim. How do you make the All-Star game more competitive?
Well, BA, the tournament structure seemed to help a bit, but until just a competitive mentality around the game changes, I think the only thing you can do is maybe up the ante as far as prize money. I do think that did seem to matter for the NBA Cup.
Having done a few of those games, care factor's low. They could improve on that.
I completely agree. It seemed to matter a lot more back when I played.
Here's Shepard. Inside, here's Adams. And finally, they hit one.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Pass to Jones. Into the lane. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. Davison, he's checked in for the Rockets.
For your Rockets, number 4, J.D. Davison.
Houston has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Pass to Adams. Goes up from the block. Shakes him. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Williamson passes to Jones. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
And Houston has possession after the basket by New Orleans. Down low. Here's Adams. Goes back up. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
The strength of Adams is incredible. Able to finish off shots despite getting hit on the way up.
Holiday's checked in for the Rockets.
Shooting 1.
The free throw drops for Adams. Here's Fears. Here's Jones. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Take first personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for New Orleans. Herbert Jones taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Well, Tim, with the new CBA, we're likely to see a lot more multi-team trades just to make the money work.
Yeah, BA, it's more complicated than ever to trade guys straight up. So now teams have to find ways to make moves that involve bringing in an extra team to absorb salaries.
Those puzzle pieces just got a lot more complicated.
So hard to figure it out. And after not a single trip to the line in the first half, he's starting to get the whistle now.
Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got 6 here in the quarter.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Williamson with it. Pass to Jones. Here's Queen. Adams covering. Shot clock at 6. Queen, the pass to Williamson. The 3 is up. The rebound by Shepard. Houston has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Picked by Tate. And it's rejected. And they'll get another chance. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
They're showing a tremendous amount of fire tracking down misses. The attitude is paying off with second chance points.
Pass to Jones. Out to the right wing. Williamson with it. Finney-Smith's there. Williamson passes to Jones. There's the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Here's Shepard. Pass to Holiday. Oh, it's stolen. Now the Pelicans in transition. Here's Jones. And the layup is good off the glass.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
And here's Finney-Smith. Here's Shepard. To the paint. Adams. And it's Queen with a rebound. Here's Spears. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, BA. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
First free throw is good. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Green comes in for Finney-Smith. And he makes both free throws. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Capella. Here's Shepard. On the wing, Holiday. 6 to shoot. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Queen. Green covering. Oh, Green with a block. They recover it. Jones feels it out. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Another shot. The Rockets pull it in. Capella's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Shepard. something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul, 5th team foul. Shooting for New Orleans. Fears taking 2 shots.
First one falls. Houston making some changes. Finney-Smith comes in for Green. Crawford comes in for Holiday. And so he makes both from the line. Houston has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the fourth. Here's Shepard. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Jones has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Fears. Here's Queen. Now Jones. He's covered by Tate. A minute 31 left in the final quarter. Now here's Capella. Outside Tate. And in recent years, Legs, we're seeing a lot of young teams having success. Also depth playing big dividends. What's changed?
Well, I think with today's up-tempo style, more players have to cover more ground. It just makes sense that younger, deeper teams are better equipped to handle all that wear and tear.
Young players seem to be more welcome, too, in the NBA culture.
No doubt. They're going to get an opportunity sooner.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Rockets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year. And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Alperen Şengün.
Yeah, and when he's dominant on the glass, his team benefits in so many ways. He took a lot of pressure off of his teammates tonight.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jones, and it's good from the elbow.
Well, the defense has no one to blame but themselves there. Another open look.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A., they deserve the win.
Here's Shepard. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Alperen Şengün.